And we're back. So, last we left off, the fellas had an interesting adventure into an abandoned warehouse, a lair of sorts, one might say, of Sleck, the Bloody Hook. As you soon discovered that Sleck had become something not natural of himself, and you were deep within a trap, as many of you soon realized. Eventually, after this very, very drawn out, gruesome fight, Sleck was finally put to rest by Zoltkar, whom ran past the dying body of Dayu to grab a hold of Sleck's throat and turn him into a puddle of sludge as he and begins to slip away.
Go ahead and give it to me.
He is
Break down.
It is a black puddle of goop. There is some remnants of clothing and whatnot nearby, but that's what we're picking up. And before we do anything, is anybody going to help Dayu real fast? Otherwise, he's going to make another death saving throw.
Yeah, Rogar was going to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna make roll perception. I've seen this. I've seen this before.
Hey, I'm gonna take a health potion and
give it to him.
Yeah.
So Dayu, you recover
2d4.
2d4 plus 2. You do have one more point of exhaustion, so enjoy that. That's you get to keep that.
Is that 3?
It's already added in there. Don't you worry.
Is that 3?
I think that's 2 for him.
Is it 2?
Yes.
Rogar is going to then, before the fire starts getting close to Sleck, he's going to pick up any belongings left on the corpse or goop of Sleck.
Okay.
And just kind of like pick up clothes, anything that's identifiable that maybe could have been Sleck's. Is there any body parts that are left that could be identified as Sleck?
As 42 points of necrotic damage will tell you there's nothing left of Sleck except for goop. However, there is one thing in particular that is still here, and that is a hook with a chain laying there.
Okay.
A very, one might say, memorable weapon.
Yep. Rogar is going to grab it, yeah.
That's the only thing left of him. There's nothing else on his person that you can see except one more thing, Rogar.
Okay.
There's a small, leather-bound, looks like almost like a notebook. Looks strangely familiar for some reason.
Thank God.
I don't know if I know.
Well, yeah, it does look familiar to us. We never saw it.
Oh, you guys never saw it. Well, Zoltkar standing there would recognize it.
Ooh. What is it?
I'm not gonna. You bastard!
Well,
You do this to me, Dan. Don't you do this to me, Dan!
Rogar's gonna grab it. He's gonna grab both things. Anything that's left, possession-wise.
Those are the only two things in the goop. As you quickly rummage through, the fire is starting to catch.
I'm gonna call out to Snacks. Snacks, come to me.
You hear nothing.
There will be food.
You hear nothing.
Can I make a persuasion check? Persuasion?
Sure, why not? Make a persuasion check.
All right. 20.
You hear nothing.
Master ran away. I'll find you, Snacks. Yeah. And I'm assuming we're all leaving, but yeah.
Well, are you leaving? Is everyone leaving quickly?
Yes, I'm leaving with half movement. I'm assuming Kobu is not coming either.
Dayu,
I am also leaving.
You guys are, and I will say, you guys are all deep in this warehouse at this point. You're beginning to try to move away from the fire. It's not like a wildfire. This isn't going to like spontaneously combust the building. It takes a little bit for everything to kind of get going.
I'm gonna
go ahead.
I'm gonna ask Rogar for a torch. So I can light it and just basically do that in front of me, so I don't walk in any more
There's-
wires.
There's one. There should
I
be
will
one
say-
right next to you.
I will say all of the wires are gone.
Okay,
Traps
never mind.
died with that
Okay.
scoundrel.
When he died, they all died with it. Everything he had set up.
So, but you know about this book. What's with the book?
It's a very particular journal
Yeah.
of a certain pirate captain that somebody may or may not have
Jack
come into
Sparrow?
possession. The first episode or second episode of our campaign.
Yeah.
Whom then gave said notebook to Tuk the Taker, who
Yeah.
then had it stolen by Sleck when he murdered him.
So we should take the book back.
It's up to you if you're going to take the book back.
Rogar already took it back.
Rogar has it.
Rogar has the book and the chain.
And
then
the chain.
what happened was that in the first episode there was a young Tuk who found it.
He did.
And one Zalkar saw him find it.
That's right.
And you told him to let you see it. And you looked at it, you opened it up, you then gave it back to him. And then he put it in his pack, never to pull it out ever again.
Never pulled it out ever again.
It had information in a strange language.
Yep.
And
There was a cipher involving the Hounds of Olesia, if I remember correctly. That was never investigated.
so
And no one bothered to tell the other two party members about the book.
so we never knew, but we knew it was there.
Been sitting in someone's pack this whole time.
And
Who would have known?
yeah.
There's what one might call it a plot thread.
Sitting right there in old Rogar's backpack now.
It's sitting in Tuk-Tuk's backpack
It's not in Tutuk's backpack for multiple
for
episodes.
a long
It
time.
did.
Long time.
the rest of his short life.
Yep. So regardless,
Yes, heading out.
Oh, we got it.
You guys are immediately
Wait.
leaving.
Is Darius half speed, right?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
I have a little bit of a limp.
I'm
Now-
going to go over
My
there.
knee is acting up.
I was gonna say if we assist him, can we get like 3
I
quarters
was gonna throw him over my shoulder.
Well,
Can
for,
carry
either
him?
way, carry
No.
Before you even get to that,
can
you guys
walk.
you're kind of helping. Dayu's kind of getting up. Rogar, you're
Not
collecting all the
bracketing.
things. Zolkar, and I'm assuming all you guys are kind of gathering over here, trying to quickly get stuff together.
Yeah.
The four of you hear a booming voice. Well, that saves me the trouble.
Who wants to fight now?
And through the hole in the ceiling, there is an individual floating in midair. His arms are behind his back completely. He is wearing what looks like a long flowing dark blue kimono with a very deep hood. The kimono has a clenched fist and crackling lightning bolts upon its chest that some of you would recognize as the crest of the Iron Battery. Upon his shoulders rest thick leather pauldrons that drape this black cape and cowl that obscures his facial features. There are numerous eyes all over this cowl, all over this cape, like woven into the fabric. There is a satchel draped around him, full of what looks like materials, spell crafting, things of that sort, as it kind of billows in the air around him. There's a dagger hanging from his hip that looks like it's very silvered from the look that you see now, tied to a belt that also houses some kind of assortment of clinking objects, perhaps glass. The skin that you can see is sickly pale undertone, and his eyes are hidden behind what looks like a wrapped set of gauze of a kind wrapped around the entire portion of his eyes, around the sides, and there looks like there are glowing bluish runes, a spellcraft work into it. He's floating there.
We're not
Yeah.
out of the building yet.
You're not out of the building yet.
Are we close to the exit?
You are not close to the exit. You've got about 80
We've never-
feet to get to the
We've
exit.
never seen this person before.
You've never seen him before. He's floating, his arms behind his back. He's just floating there.
Who the hell are you?
Well, Let's just say an interested party. I believe that's mine.
Is he
body?
looking-
There's
Raven,
nothing here that's yours. I'm sure of that.
Don't play with me.
Mm.
Give it to me now. And he kind of outreaches a hand. And he's floating about 15 feet in the air.
Jesus, right now.
I suggest you move quickly. That fire looks like it's going to spread. What is it that you seek? Don't play dumb. Lizard, I know you have more intelligence than this.
Dragon.
I suggest you move on because we have no patience for you.
Okay,
Respected
then.
noble, forgive these heathens and their poor manners. I beg a boon from you that we may take this conversation out into the night air,
I do not
so that we
know
may
you.
breathe deeply and think with more clarity.
It seems the little one is no longer here, but you may have replaced him. Interesting. No matter. I believe you said that you have no use for me. Hound, dog,
Mm.
and he's going to outstretch his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Slap him around.
And you're going to take 19 points of force damage as a splinter of magic unfolds from his outstretched hand, and you are hit in the chest with the equivalent of a magic
I'm
missile.
not done. I'm not anything but on the ground now.
As you blast back, Zolkar skids across the floor, unconscious.
Making death saves. Let's be honest.
Do I get the sense that I know what he wants?
You have something he wants.
Do I also get? Can I make it? Can I make it an insight check on his? No, not insight check, but survival or something. Can I get a sense of his ability or power?
That was obviously magic.
Yes, I know it was.
That's obvious.
I'm aware that it's magic.
Okay.
But like, you know, can I sense that he is above what we are? is what I'm saying?
He's floating.
Okay.
Freely. I don't know if that says anything.
Rogar will take the journal,
Mhm.
and he'll lift it up. Does he see any movement or recognition from?
I will say that it's hard to read facial features within the hood, and then on top of it, his eyes are like the top half of his face is completely obscured. There's nothing. There's just those bandages. You don't even know how he's seeing you right now. As you hold it up, he tilts his head to the side. That's it. Throw it up.
Rogar will toss it up. He's gonna toss it up.
And without anything, you see it about 5 feet in the air, and then it stops, and then moves towards him. And
As soon as Rogar does that, he is going to immediately turn around and grab Zaltkar off the ground and run as fast as he can.
Okay.
And he'll cry out to the others, "Flee!" And I'll bust through the door if I have to bust through the door.
I'll say you guys begin running.
At least I am.
Dayu,
I don't know if the other two will.
Dayu's
half speed.
not fast. Brevrak, are you going to aid Dayu?
Yes.
Okay. Brevrak grabs a hold of you, Dayu, and you guys begin to move. Well, to think I was possibly threatened.
I don't know why we're running.
Yeah, as you guys are beginning to run away. Stay out of my business, and you hear a booming voice echo. You don't know what's coming. Get in my way again, and it won't just be a bounty on your heads. And then there's quiet. As you guys make it outside the warehouse, it burning. What are you guys doing?
Gonna go see our friend.
Yep.
Okay. It's all cars unconscious. I'm assuming you guys are going to get him back
Get
up
him
and
up.
running.
Yeah.
We don't need him conscious anyways because he's banned from the market.
Is he? Well, and in his defense, he was looking like someone else. He's one of the few people that can
That's true.
mix this up a little bit.
That's true.
So,
Yeah, I would definitely try to stabilize him if I could,
Okay.
or get him up. Yeah.
somebody's either giving me a medicine check or somebody's using a health potion.
Ugh. All right.
I have a health potion on me if someone wanted to find it and use it.
All right. I will do so.
Okay, that's fine. You can use your health potion, Zalkar. You have another point of exhaustion. My
Oh,
gift
yeah.
to you. Enjoy.
You're still great.
I know it. And you guys are all back up and running. What is our trajectory? Where are we heading?
I'm assuming back to Vern.
Are you going immediately to Vern's place?
Well, do we have a timetable? Oh no.
No, he
A
didn't
day.
give you one. He just said a day.
Okay. Well, yeah, either that or stop and take a short rest at the Crooked Plank. One of
It's
the
up to you guys. Whatever you want to do. I will say it's like afternoon. It's not like maybe like 1 o'clock or so. Still lightly raining outside. I'm just gonna give you guys a little thing here. The random encounter you guys rolled, because you guys rolled one, by the way, last session, was for the individual flying in the sky to come see you. And I felt like that was a great point for him to show up.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
So
Well, yeah.
Come.
Yeah. Rogar's relatively healthy, so he'll look at the others to see what they want to do, if they want to stop at the Crooked Plank or not. So,
Reverak would like to rest for a while, actually.
Zalkar?
Yeah, I need to get some rest probably.
Yeah, I want to use some of them hit dice. So
Use those hit dice, recuperate.
Yeah.
all right.
So, the Crooked Plank is on the way. You're going down the docks. You hit the Crooked Plank, and then shortly after that, you'll hit the actual warehouse where you can get down into the Devil's Market. So, if we're all in agreement, we're stopping here. Okay. We all move to the Crooked Plank. You go in through the normal door. Din is behind the counter, the bugbear, the jewelry through one of his tusks. I was expecting you to come back. So, oh my God! As he sees the shit that has happened to the four of you. And Rogar still has a hook covered in the remnants of Sleck and lots of blood and disgusting dripping from it in his hand. What happened?
It was a rough fight, Din.
Well, I'd say.
We got the bastard who killed our small tuk-tuk.
The taker. Well, at least get upstairs. You're going to scare everyone. More so than usual.
Din, may I? Perhaps I could have some sake just to
Take a
wash the
bottle.
taste of blood out of my mouth.
Take a
Thank
bottle. And he just puts a bottle on the counter. You guys are well-paying customers here. So, do you guys go upstairs, or what are you going to do?
Oh, I'm headed right upstairs.
Before I do, I would ask him if he, the description of the person we saw, and see who he know who that is.
Don't know. I heard a boom a moment ago. It was strange, but I don't know anyone like that. I could maybe dig into it, see what I can find. Give me time.
He was incredibly interested in something that, well, obviously is important. He was willing to take it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I'll see what I can come up with.
I'm gonna go get some rest.
You guys all move upstairs to take a short rest, get some Z's in. Now, are you going to immediately begin this 8-hour time frame, or are you guys going to wait till night, kind of do the whole normal camaraderie thing? What do you guys want to do?
So basically,
does
like,
it immediately.
He needs it now.
I mean, I'm doing it now just because I don't want to waste any
Reverak
time.
would really need it like now.
So this is just a short rest. This isn't a long rest.
Yeah,
Right.
no,
Yes.
that's still good. I'm going to
Yeah.
use.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh.
So you guys all kind of take a breather, retreat to your rooms, clean up a little bit. Din has, after seeing all of you as messed up as you are, he sends up a serving wench with some waters to wash the ooze off of your guys' bodies, and that is that. So during this rest, does anybody want to do anything?
No, because we're resting.
Yeah, Roger will hand over the hook to Dayu.
Mm-hmm.
I know you were close to the small one. Perhaps you would care for this as a trophy.
I guess
And
this will be
they'll-
our proof, since the body was melted.
Mm-hmm.
I was unaware the shaman had such abilities. And he'll hand it over.
Okay.
It should make a fine trophy. And he'll hand it over. And he's just gonna rest probably, and yeah.
Dayu, you have the weapon in your possession.
Yes.
During the short rest, if you'd like, you can ascertain some information about said weapon.
Sure. I don't plan on keeping it though.
Okay. First off, you are in touch with your spirit. You can tell that this is not a normal weapon. This is probably one would call a magical weapon. Judging by its state after what Zaltkar did to the wielder, since it is one of the only things still left intact. Not only is it intact, it seems to be in perfect condition, with the exception that it always looks like there's damp blood along the hook. No matter what, it always looks damp. The chain itself, all of the metal is like a black kind of color. And there are strange etchings along parts of the chain. It is a 15-foot chain. And should you choose to attune to it, you might learn some more. But that is what you'll get so far.
Okay.
All right. Unfortunately, you guys didn't find anything else in the warehouse because you lit on fire. Because, that's our MO here. We just light buildings on fire right here.
Hey, yeah, it's policy.
It's a good slash and burn policy.
Why break a good habit?
Exactly. Slash the enemy, burn his house down. It's great.
I did really think about doing that initially. I was like, once I saw the wires, I was like, let's just light this place up and
Hey,
go.
listen,
No,
we're
it's
putting the
burning
ember in the Emberfellas, okay?
That's true. That's true. You are.
Oh,
You're definitely
that
doing it.
name,
Ooh.
you know?
There's
I like
some.
that.
There might be some loot in a burnt out warehouse where you
Some
killed
lucky rap
Slack.
stallion kids
Maybe somebody's gonna find it. I don't know.
moving around.
Regardless, though, with that, you guys will finish a short rest if nobody wants to do anything. However, Zaltkar, sometime during this time period, you feel
Did I get my text message?
you feel a rumbling sensation. Somebody's messaging you.
Ew, it's not gonna go well.
Do you take it?
Of course.
Or do you ignore it?
Have
Do you
to.
take it?
Oh, I am in no condition to tempt Alicia.
Okay. All right. As you take it, you hear a husky voice.
Mm.
Hound, where are you? I know you still breathe. I cannot find you. We must have words.
In my room at the plank, taking rest after a rather exhausting encounter with a rather disgusting piece of vermin.
We will have words. Do not leave. You would recognize the voice Zolkar. This is not
stay
your,
put.
this is not your master. This is a certain hobgoblin female that you may have run into within Conwich.
Yes, way back when.
Nekrar. You recognize the voice.
Told me to remember to be on the lookout for. Is she the one that gave me the stone in the first place?
Yes, she's the one who actually gave you the stone. So as this takes place, you guys finish short rest. You guys roll your hit dice, all that. Next step, we go into the Devil's Market.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
see. How go nowhere did she mean by not going anywhere?
That's up to you to interpret. However you see fit. That was all the direction you were given.
I think I'm gonna stay in my room.
Okay. That's up to you. Do as you please.
I'm not trying to get. I'm in enough trouble as it is. Enough trouble as it is. Zalkar's got some soul searching to do.
Some soul searching.
Yeah.
You guys. Okay. There's still light showers outside. The weather hasn't changed. Good for traveling. I need somebody to roll me a d20. We'll just say, Dayu, you roll it since you're usually the guy in town right now.
A 14.
14. All right, let me check my table here. Because... Okay, all right. You easily make it to the warehouse where you can find the Devil's Market. All of you. Zolkar, are you staying behind? Okay, Zolkar.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in the room just in
informs
case.
all of you that he needs a little more rest. He needs to stay put for a while.
Rogar is going for sure.
Okay, Rogar, Brevrak, Dayu, all heading down to the market. So we'll pick up with Zolkar in a moment. As the three of you head deep down through the warehouse, through the shimmering, kind of opaque, shrouded doorway, into the sights, sounds, and smells of a black market beneath Port Dorona. There are people still shopping and selling even at this time of night, because it is late, or early, you should say. You're looking at probably around 2 or 3 in the morning. However, a certain half-orc comes walking up to you that you recognize in the service of Vern, Giant's Blood. Does anybody know her name now?
Nope, didn't write it down.
Well, I got it. One sec. Duna.
Thank you. You can have inspiration, Rogar.
Yeah, give me inspiration for it.
God bless.
I'll take it,
Duna the half-orc.
Half-orc, works for Vern.
You guys look beat down, with the exception of Rogar. Rogar's recovered.
Fine.
The other three of you, the other two don't look good. I see it was tougher than it looked. Vern, I want to speak to you. Did you lose one?
We always lose one.
Fair. Let's split. As she turns and pivots to walk back towards Vern's humble abode. As you pass by the various stalls and stands.
Quick glance. Can I see what I'm looking for?
Oh, yeah.
The people, maybe. Just a brief passing by.
Okay. Give me a perception test.
Just to see if they're there.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, it's disadvantaged, I think. Well, and actually, it's a straight roll, maybe.
That's fine.
All right, I'll take it. Natural 20.
Natural 20. With that, you do, in fact, see the stand you're looking for through the crowd for a moment. And, in fact, you see the Lord of Clan Dreamweaver there, the one that was working the stand earlier, currently selling some things to somebody.
All right. Carrying on to
to Vern.
As
the three of you keep pushing forward, Brevrak, this is a new experience for you. You've never been down here before. It is full of illicit activity. I'm not sure how well Brevrax that sits with you. This would be foul things that definitely would not be sanctioned above. There you see magic item trade, which is usually heavily regulated by the dynasty. You see there's an active slave trade happening beneath the city. There are apparently from if you were looking at Dayu, there is an active drug market. There is everything that goes against the values of
like literally what my job was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything is down here that cannot be done up above.
What are you, a narc?
Just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
Not today. I'm gonna just where's Rogar?
I believe he's rocking a baby. But
I see that.
but
Shit, where do I get this baby
oh
from?
shit.
He bought a baby.
Snack's returned. He's rocking him. He's in front of you.
All right, I'm really just gonna keep walking, but I'm probably have a real sour face, and I'm really just gonna pay attention, maybe make notes
Okay.
in my head.
Write down people's names.
Have a raid later.
Go give me a
Yeah.
perception test real quick.
Okay.
Barbarac. You guys are so good at these, so
Oh, I still have exhaustion.
you do.
But that's fine. 14.
At disadvantage, 14? That's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad. So you kind of
Declan is in every
I can't-
episode, one way or
I
the
can't do
other.
this.
I love it. I love
It's
it so
amazing.
much.
So cute.
I love it so
So
much.
damn cute. So damn cute.
Oh man. So Brevrac, I'll say that you do we'll circle back to what exactly you
Okay.
spot, but you'll be able to note some people for sure.
All right. Perfect.
However, you guys make it to the kind of roped off curtain section that leads to Vern's place of dwelling, as far as you're concerned. It's the only place you've ever seen him. There are two large ogres standing outside this time. They look particularly nasty, and Zoltkar can attest that they hit hard. As they both kind of, and Duna kind of looks up at them. It's fine. They're expected. I kind of hold the curtains open as the three of you pass inside. Vern's lounging. There is a smell in here that would make Zoltkar salivate, as there is meat on flesh and a large spread across the table in front of him. All kinds of delights and dishes made from the innards, from the outwards. There's all kinds of tasty things upon the table. I will let you use your imagination. Finger sandwiches, actually involving fingers. Bratwurst made from possibly pieces of intestine, you can see there. Regardless, though, Vern is eating like he usually is. A large sausage, blood sausage in his mouth, crunching, dripping down his face. The saint returns.
I walk up and drop the hook on his table.
I knew sending you would be good. Can you believe I sent one of those assassins from Clan Dreamweaver? They never came back.
Sometimes it takes more than one.
Oh, apparently you're good. I'll give you that. See, Sleck crossed the line. If you take a job, you share the wealth. I see you guys are at least loyal to the coin. A favor's owed. You can take it now or later. It's up to you.
I'll be taking it later.
Fine. Only one favor, I might add. For
That's
all
fine.
of you.
So this is enough proof for you? Are we done?
I'd say we're done. However, would you care to bring this to Eladrin?
What, this hook?
Yes. We'll call it an offering. Peace.
Might as well.
Good. Don't need any more bad blood between us.
Yeah, the city has enough problems already.
Yes, it does. Should you be interested in solving some of those problems, I'd be willing to compensate.
I know where to find you.
Yes, you do. So he smiles and takes another bite of sausage.
So are we done?
You're done. Feel free to browse the market. Anytime. Even you, disgraced one, as he looks towards Breverac.
I don't know what you're speaking of.
The guy just shrugs his shoulders.
Well, enjoy your food. Just how he turns his back, starts walking out.
The young ones are the best. You hear him whisper as you guys leave. So,
Well, that's over with. Breverac, if you want to do some shopping, now's the time. Rogar, we need to find some more kobolds. I have business I need to attend to.
Yeah, I will actually wander around. Just
okay.
suspiciously look at stuff.
All right.
See.
Before we get to you guys, because we are running a tad late, I would like to hit Zolkar at least before we.
Yeah, punch him a couple more times.
Zolkar, you're waiting in your room.
I am.
There's a knock. Was the door open? Closed?
It would be, closed, but not locked.
Okay. There is a knock on the door.
And I would answer.
What do you look like, Zolkar?
At first nondescript, regular person, and then if I recognize who's behind the door, I would drop the veil.
You open the door, and there is one of the hobgoblin serving girls from downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Is the shaman here? I was told to ask the shaman.
I can get him a message.
Yes.
What would you like me
here?
To say?
And she hands you a piece of a paper.
Okay. And
you open it, and it says, "Meet me in the alley behind the bar."
And so I'll. Do I recognize the handwriting, or
there is a symbol etched underneath it, and it is the chains of Olesia.
Okay, so something I should definitely heed.
Something not a normal person probably wouldn't know to put on this.
Right. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to take that and head down to the alley.
Okay. The girl kind of takes her leave. As you move down, you move out. No one recognizes you because you shift your appearance at will.
Yes.
As you move out the doors, there's a few drunkards about. It's very early at this point, like 1, 2 in the morning. You move to the right to the alley, the only alley, because the other side is an open, empty place. And there is an old man kind of hunched over, head down, that you pass. There's a bottle on his lap. As you look through the shadows, you don't see anybody. What do you do, Zolkar?
I will make a perception check.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Ooh, a dirty 20.
You notice, Zoltkar, that the old man, as you pass, he kind of lifts his head for a moment and looks at you. And then you hear very quietly him stand. And when he stands, there's a jingling of metal very subtly. And he wasn't wearing metal.
And so let me do an insight check on this man.
So you turn around and look at him. Go ahead and give me an insight check.
What's an 11?
You can't, it's hard to tell intent. And you hear a voice come out from beneath the facade. What has happened to you?
Many things have happened since last we spoke.
I'm afraid.
I have died many, many times.
Yes.
I was resurrected by something perhaps untowards.
Well, perhaps you shall find comfort. May your secrets forever be kept. As she lunges forward. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode of Whispers from the Stars.
Get dead. Demon.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, that didn't go well, Zoltkar. Yep, I knew that was a possibility. It happened.
Oh, was that a random?
No, that wasn't random. That was me testing the waters.
Oh,
I wonder if it had something to do with admitting possessed by something.
Yep, maybe, perhaps that might have been a problem. And there's also the fact that you paladins
figured they would know.
You paladins can sense, things around
Evil.
you if you choose so, and you are no longer just yourself anymore.
No.
So yes.
Yeah.
All right. So awesome,
good.
guys. Awesome. Sorry we ran a little late. Apologies.
All good.
We'll pick up. I know that Pierce Galactic is excited to run around the Devil's Market. It'll have to be next session. I apologize.
What horrific sights will I see?
You'll
What
see some
temptations
stuff.
will
You'll
there
see some
be?
stuff.
Just make a list of all the magic items you want.
Oh yeah, make a list.
All
As
the
long as you
all
want.
the ones I can't afford.
Can't afford anything. So yeah, but awesome session, guys. We got so much done. It's like we were missing somebody that was just holding us back. I don't know what that was about. But I felt like we got so much done, except for
Combat probably would have lasted another hour.
Except for the 2.5 hour combat session.
Totally right, man. Yeah.
That we had to burn through. Oh man, my apologies on that one as well. Sorry, not sorry. But as usual, we usually do favorite moments. Favorite moments of the night. Let's kick it off with the son of Amu, Rogar, holding a baby on stream. He's cute as hell.
It's amazing.
Hold a baby. Oh gosh, I think my favorite part was probably the combat. I really enjoyed the wires, the hooks. Made it very interesting to try to navigate that, and so I thought that was a clever set dressing. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Good. Speaking of set dressing, no, that's messed up. Doobie 209.
How does that?
I don't know
how that fits in there.
Dai, favorite moments, sir.
I too enjoyed the combat because it reminded me of something from somewhere. I don't know what it was inspired by.
Oh, who knows?
Some people might be able to put 2 and 2 together, but I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Breverac, Pierce Galactic, favorite moments of the night, sir?
All right, I got a couple things. That was a really fun session. This did remind me of Rise of the Forsaken, just because it was so cruel. So very cool. Let me see. I don't know. Continually hit hook after hook. I love that and didn't because it almost killed me. I think my favorite part is when the bloody hook made Zalkar dance.
Yes, it did.
Yep.
Rude.
I have a great image.
Rude.
Yep, exactly. It was bad. It was like 4 rounds in a row. Or maybe 5 strung up, not able to do anything. It was horrible. But speaking of which, Double D, Dan Deck, Zaltkar. Yeah. Do you even have a favorite moment? I mean,
well, of course, rolling critical on,
this is true.
the touch of death was pretty great. But apparently, it's not going well for me in a dark alley. Who would have thunk?
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought going in a dark alley in your hell game would be a bad idea?
Oh, I love it! I love it! I love it so much.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
They take it away, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe the Strangler will come out and aid you. Who knows?
Maybe that'd be a turn of events, wouldn't it?
It would be a turn of events. But man, favorite moments of the night. I personally have been sitting on our Lord and Savior floating in since the campaign started. So he's been there. He's been on the random encounter table the entire time. Finally rolled him. Yes. Excited to unveil him. He didn't get to do much, but if he would have been healthy, he probably would have done something. I don't know.
Slap someone around.
He did slap the shit out of Zaltkar, not gonna lie. But yeah. So finally got to unveil that. Tie a few plot threads, and we'll see where this goes. I'm excited, guys. Hope you are as well. But that's all the time we got, guys. So unfortunately, that's going to be it for the night. As usual, I've been Jumbo Thick. This has been Whispers from the Stars. These are the Emberfellas. Yeah. And we very much enjoy if you would like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Plus, leave comments down in the comment section. We all read them. I try to respond to the ones that are applicable for me to respond to. And very much enjoy it, guys. And thank you very much for watching. That's it, boys.